you that this is your first time seeing me, and the ones that have been here, welcome back, and thank you for subscribing. And please like the video. Um, Today I'll be talking about transformation and all the different transformations I have been through. Not all, but a few of the different transformations I have been through this year. I am calling this Chapter 41. Welcome to my journey. And this is September, 26, 2024. So recently I have been doing a lot of thinking and a lot of praying, meditating, yoga, just stuff like that to move my energy around. And this year has definitely been extremely transformational. Not all good times, because transformation doesn't always mean it's great, it's beautiful in the beginning or while you're going through it, because it can be very painful. And I also call that growing pains, Last year around this time, I was in a very bad state. Excuse the what you hear in the background. I live in an apartment, so I have neighbors that are walking past. But anyway, last year I was in a total different place. I thought I was gonna not be here this year. Being that I have issues with addiction, like alcohol. I am a recovering alcoholic. I've been sober 11 months now, 11 and a half months, going on a year now. And I've had other, issues and addictions that I will maybe talk about in another video at another time. But last year at this time, I didn't think I was going to be here. I was going through a lot of depression, suicidal thoughts, and actions, ready to put things into action. And I am a single mother, so I do have children. I have one at home. And one thing that really helped, hit me at that time is when he told me, if you don't want to be here, there's nothing I can do to make you want to be here. And I felt that, that like really hit me with a ton of bricks, because no one can make you want to be here. Nobody can make you want to keep doing anything. No one can make you want to live life or whatever have you. That's just something that you have to want for yourself. And at that time, I couldn't see wanting that. But now, a year later, I couldn't imagine if I had taken that situation even further and didn't have the circle of people in my AA group to help me and to talk me down from doing anything stupid. I wouldn't be able to say today that I've been sober 11 months going on a year. Through that time, a lot has happened. I have erased a lot of people out of my life. Creator has taken people out of my life. And he has put, and replaced them with better things and better people. Not very many, because I don't have any friends right now. And that's fine. I'm comfortable with that. I've been in solitude long enough to be comfortable with, whatever spirit, great spirit has in store for me. I've stopped and done a lot of reading, meditating, yoga, qigong, and stuff like that. Lots of journaling, just to figure out, why am I here and why is all this stuff going on? There's been some great times, and there's been a lot of hard, extremely hard times. Like I've said in the previous video, I've been through maybe 5 jobs this year. Just because, and I don't know, maybe it's the area I am in Texas or whatever. Things are just kind of strange here. And I will not sacrifice my health or my physical health or my mental health for somebody else's job. That if something was to happen to me today, they'll have a hiring sign before the day is over with. So I've just decided to put more time and effort into creating my own safe place and more time and effort into creating my business stuff, because I do create my own crafts. For example, like my earrings and stuff like that. I make jewelry and wax melts and body butter and body oil, stuff like that. I had been creating, I have notes. I'm not even going to look at the notes because they're confusing me. Whatever. I'm going to just go from the top of my head. So, yeah, with that, I had to let my stuff close. I had to let my business close because I couldn't afford to keep the website. So I let it close and I started another website because I've gotten other certificates. Like I'm a certified birth doula, third level 3 Reiki master, stuff like that. I'm really into spirituality, doing things a holistic way. I went to school to be a nurse, but I quit that just because I found out what the pharmaceutical and what the hospital and medical is really about, and I was not for it, so I quit. That'll be in a later video on that one. But anyway, I just been going through a lot of financial hard times. Not knowing if I was going to have a place to stay or if me and my son was going to be homeless again. Because we've been homeless 2 times since 2020. And yesterday me and my son was talking when he came home from school, and I knew that it made an impact on him when we were homeless, but I didn't realize how much of trauma and PTSD it brought for him until yesterday. And I feel really bad because, being a teenager or being a kid, you shouldn't have to worry about things like that. You shouldn't have to wake up out of your sleep, from having a nightmare sweating, thinking you got to hurry up, get up, and you have an hour or 2 to get your shit together to pack because we got to leave. And it really made me sad. But at the same time, I could relate because I feel the same way. Every month it's constant traumatic feeling and anxiety of like, okay, am I going to be able to pay my rent this month, or are we going to be put out this month? We already lost our car about 2-3 months ago, and so therefore it made it so that I couldn't do my job anymore because I was door dashing and Ubering and stuff like that, and I don't have transportation anymore, so there goes that. So I just been, thank God I have a sponsor that's really been by my side and helping me the way she has been, because I don't know where we would be if she hadn't done that, and helping me with paying my bills and stuff until something else comes along. But during this time, I could have taken a drink, or I could have went back, to old habits, but I just chose not to because I feel like it's a part of my trials and tribulations and my transformation to just keep going and not to give up. And this is a continuance from what I was doing. I don't know, it seemed really noisy on the first one, but whatever. So this is a continuation about transformation. So, excuse me. So through that time, I had also learned shit happens, right? And shit happens way more often than what we would like it to happen. Like that. Wrong view. Um, and I've had my times of depression in between, but I've noticed the more I pray about it, the more I meditate on it, the less it becomes a problem. I do have my, I struggle with depression, anxiety, a little bipolar, social anxiety disorder, which just means I don't like being around a whole lot of people, right? They want to add all these big ass words to everything, but it just means that I just don't like being around a lot of people, and I just don't trust people. I have a lot of good reason for it. Most humans do, right? Because we're not like the best creatures to each other. Um, like I was saying, during this time, I have learned to accept me, love me, as I'm doing now. Like, I just had to put this on TikTok. I don't even watch TikTok. I don't be on TikTok. I just I just see that it's very judgmental. And that's something that I have to say I don't care about, because people are going to judge me regardless, right? People are going to judge me if I put things out. People are going to judge me if I don't. People are going to judge regardless, because that's what they do. That's just a human thing. Well, like I was saying, coming out of addiction to alcohol so far, um, I have learned a lot of things, and it's given me a clearer mind of things that I want and don't want, and what I will accept and what I won't accept. Um, in the past, I've had issues with boundaries, setting good boundaries for myself, um, boundaries to myself and boundaries to other people. Um, and a lot of times, like, being that I have been in the past a people pleaser, it's like when I set those boundaries, and then, I feel like a person's like, oh, they don't like it or whatever. It's like I want to go back and I want to be like, okay, never mind. I don't want to set those boundaries. It's okay. But no, I choose to keep those boundaries whether a person stays or goes, because whether they stay or go, it's not even important, because when you leave this earth, you're going to leave this earth alone. You're not going to take, whether somebody goes at the same time you do or not, you're going alone. You're going on that path, that journey to wherever you're going alone. That person, no one's going with you. So I'm just being okay with having patience for everything, having patience with getting another job, having patience with meeting the right people to socialize with, meeting the right person to have a romantic relationship with, which has been crazy because I just haven't been wanting that, because the people around me are just not my cup of tea. And that's okay. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not here in this area to meet and mingle with anybody. I'm here for specific reasons, and that's not one of them. But I am happy that I chose to go on this path and down this, this journey, because I wouldn't be the woman I am today. I wouldn't have the patience that I have today. I wouldn't be sober and be able to even do this video, because I'd be too busy worrying about what everybody else is going to think about me and who's going to see the video and all that. And, you know, maybe at this time I feel like, I'm just talking to my phone, right? But there's going to be somebody that these videos will reach, and it will help them, and it will give them a little hope at some point. Just whatever you're doing and whatever transformation you're going through, do that. You know, it's not an easy road, and it's not easy to do, but it's very much so accomplishable. It can happen. I haven't seen the fruit of my seeds yet, but I'm still planting. So therefore, I'm not going to see the fruit of my seeds yet. And one day I will. Right now, I'm kind of just babbling because I'm thinking about what am I going to talk about. I don't know. Yeah, so if you're going through your own growing pains and transformation, do that. Don't let nobody stop you. Don't let nobody get in your way or tell you, oh, you shouldn't do this, or it's going to be hard, or you're wasting time, you're not going to make no money, whatever. Do what pleases you, because you're only here for you. Even being that, yes, I am a mother, but I have to do what's good for me, because we are all our own individual people. And do what makes you happy. And with that, I'll sign out. I'll leave it there. Thank you for listening. Thank you for tuning in. And if you'd like to see more videos, please let me know. You can comment below. There's a net in here, and it's really irritating me. So if you like what you hear, like the video, subscribe, follow, whatever. Thank you for being here. Peace, blessings. Till next time.